Happy Monday, boys and girls. We see outside, if you've looked outside, you see that it's snowing. It's coming down pretty good out there. Well, I decided to pick a story for today. And today's story is Baby Polar Bears Snow Day. Kind of relates with what's happening outside. We see, if you look outside, if you've checked the weather today, you see that it's starting to come down and land on the grass, and it's starting to pile up. Well, as we know that polar bears, they enjoy the cold and the snow. This story is by Michael Teitelbaum, and it's called A Photo Adventure Book. So it looks like we're going to go on an adventure with the baby polar bears. It's cold and snowy in the frozen Arctic. What animals live here? Can you think of some animals that may live there? Oh yeah, you might have said seals. And of course polar bears, and that's what we're going to talk about in this story is polar bears. And they like it nice and cold and snowy. And the Arctic is way at the top of the world. This animal lives here. It's a polar bear. What a long cold winter it has been. But something wonderful has happened. And you see down here a fact stop. It says polar bears spend the winter in a den. So it might be a cave, or it looks like a dugout place of snow, and they live in that den. There's the polar bear. It's like get you to be able to see the whole picture. And look down here in the paws. It looks like polar bear paws. It has our number. It has the numbers of the pages. So it looks like page 5. Let's turn the page. 2 baby polar bears were born. They are twins. There is 1 boy and 1 girl. And then over here in the fact stop, it says baby polar bear are cubs. They're called cubs. And I think most all bears, when they're babies, they're called cubs. Spring is here. The cubs are ready to leave the den for their first time. The baby polar bears are excited. They can hardly wait. Aren't they cute? Look at all the snow. The baby polar bears love to play in the snow. They play close to their mother. Why do you think they stay close to their mother? Oh, you think that the mother will help keep them safe? You might be right. Let's read on and see what happens. They roll and tumble. They slip and slide. And then the fun fact. Polar bears stay warm with a big layer of fat called blubber. So if you've ever seen the polar bears at like the zoo, they love to play in the cold water. And the colder it is, the better, the more they like it. So the blubber helps keep them warm. There is so much to see. Look at the baby seal on the ice. And then a fun fact down here. Penguins and polar bears do not live in the same part of the world. I think penguins live at the bottom of the world. It's called Antarctica. So they're not in the same area, but they both like the cold, don't they? Look up! See the birds fly in the sky. There's some birds there. And then there's the baby polar bear. What did we call a baby polar bear? Oh, yes, a cub. Right. Nice listening skills. Thank you. The baby polar bears love to chase each other. They run fast. through the snow. They run fast through the snow. That's a nice picture there. I like that picture. The baby polar bears stop to rest. Oh no! Where is their mother? They cannot see her anywhere. I hope they're not in danger. The baby polar bears are lonely. And they are very hungry. They want some food. Will they find their mother? I hope they do. And then here's another fun fact, or a fact stop. Baby polar bears drink milk and eat fish and seal meat. So they like to drink milk, eat fish, and they like seal meat. Here she is. Their mother was right around the corner. Now the family is all together again. Hurry home, baby polar bears. This has been a very busy day. Just like you, when you're playing, when the polar bears are playing, they're learning. They're learning to do different things that help them grow and help them find food. And when you play, you learn a lot of things. So make sure you're making time to play. Here's a look back at the story. And there's some questions. And I'll read them and let's see if we can remember the answers. What are baby polar bears called? Oh, if you said cubs, you were correct. Why are baby polar bears so excited about spring? Oh, it's a little warmer. Yes. Those are some good answers. Thank you for following along on our story.